Yo, good morning, good afternoon, whatever time you're watching this. Welcome back. Today we are on ChatGPT, which is an AI system. What you do is pretty much just ask it a question and it pretty much answers anything. But we're going to ask it some theme park questions today and see what it comes back with. So we're going to start it out. We're going to ask it what are the top 10 theme parks in the world. See what it says. Oh. Okay. Okay, it's giving me a lot of information here. So we've got Magic Kingdom at number 1. I wonder if it's done this on like the attendance, because I know Magic Kingdom is number 1 attended park in the world. Tokyo Disney Sea, I see why that's up there. Universal Studios Japan, so that one's up there above Florida and Islands of Adventure, which is surprising to me because I think Islands of Adventure should be up there somewhere. They've got Disneyland at number 4, Epcot at number 5. Don't know about Epcot, but sure, you can put it there. Shanghai Disney's Animal Kingdom. Then we've got the 2 Universal parks in Orlando and Europa Park, which is, I've heard, is a great park. It looks really good too. So, I mean, one day I wish I can get out there, but yeah, hopefully one day. So yeah, it's pretty much dominated by Disney and Universal. What is it? Is it all of them? All of them, except for number 10, which is crazy. Just shows that they're just dominating the theme park game. Yeah, that's crazy. What we'll see what are the top 10 theme parks in Australia. Let's see what it says here. Unique attractions and experiences. Here's the top 10 based on popularity and visitor numbers. Okay. Oh, that's what it says for the other one too. Okay. Ooh. Alright, so we've got the top 10. So it's saying Dreamworld is first. Now, I would agree if that was maybe a couple years back. It seems like it's shifted to Movie World for the time being. It could definitely shift back from what Dreamworld's doing recently with all their announcements and everything. But yeah, it's showing Dreamworld as 1, Movie World as 2, SeaWorld as 3. So the main 3 are right there. Wet n Wild 4, I can see that. I definitely think Wet n Wild is better than Whitewater World, in my own opinion. I know Whitewater World has more unique slides. I think just Wet n Wild's a bit bigger and better. I guess that's their slogan, isn't it? We've got Luna Park Sydney, number 5. Australia Zoo. A zoo. So I don't know if it's technically a theme park, but they've put it in the list, so sure. Adventure World in Perth. Shout out Perth. Yeah, number 7. That's not too bad. What? Movie Park Germany in the Gold Coast. I do know there's a Movie Park Germany, but it's not the Gold Coast, I'll tell you that much. It's definitely in Germany. So AI, what are you doing? We've got Jamboree Action Park, which actually was in my GeoGuessr video the other day, so shout out Jamboree. And finally is Whitewater World. So interestingly, no Gumbaya World there, which is interesting to see. I wonder when this list dates back to, because Gumbaya World's definitely put itself on the map recently. So yeah, that's interesting. We'll go on to our next one here. We'll say top 10 roller coasters in the world. Alright, so it's given us the top 10 here. In number 1, Steel Vengeance, which is very well known. If you know Cedar Point, you'll know about Steel Vengeance. It's one of the best RMCs, highly regarded one of the best RMCs out there. Second place, we've got Fury 325. That one's at Carowinds. Speaks for itself. It's 325 foot. And that one is one of the ones that everyone knows as well. Yeah, I can see it being up there. It just depends when these lists are date back to, because it doesn't have any of the newer rides on here. So I'm speaking of Zadra at Energylandia. Iron Gwazi's not on here. So yeah, it just depends when they're ranking it. So in number 3, we've got Formula Rossa. That's I think it's the fastest roller coaster in the world, that one. So I can see why they've put it on this list, just because it has that record. King Dakar, obviously the tallest in the world. That's why it's on the list, I assume. Top Thrill Dragster, rest in peace, the original Top Thrill Dragster. They're redoing it at the moment, so they're still yet to announce what it will be. So we'll keep an eye on that one. Twisted Colossus. So this is the only one on the list that I've actually got a credit for. I've been on Twisted Colossus. It was actually pretty damn good. It had a lot of airtime. It slapped. So that's a pretty good one. 7th spot, we've got Intimidator 305, King's Dominion. This one is regarded as probably one of the highest G-force rides, roller coasters out there. A lot of people say you black out or grey out on the first corner after the first drop. So that one's 305 foot. It's funny how they always put the feet in the name. Like, just call it Intimidator. Just call it Fury. Everyone calls it Fury. No one says 325. It's just too long to say. All right, just call it what it is. All right. 8th spot is Millennium Force. That one's at Cedar Point. And El Toro, Six Flags Great Adventure. That's a very highly regarded Woody there. And then 10th spot is Maverick at Cedar Point. So Cedar Point is dominating this list. Must be nice to get out there. Hopefully one day I'll be able to get out there. Wink, wink. Maybe soon. But yeah, that's the top 10 that AI is saying. Top 10 coasters in the world. Let's go back to Australia. We'll say top 10 roller coasters in Australia. All right, so top 10. Now this is very... I think it's showing how old this information is, because some of these on the list isn't roller coasters. But anyway, we'll get into it. So number 1, DC Rivals. I agree with that, in my opinion. Some people obviously like other rides for different reasons. For me, I like intense rides with a lot of airtime, and DC Rivals Hypercoaster gives me that. So that's why I agree with that. 2, Tower of Terror at Dreamworld, rest in peace. That was a great ride. It's the same ride as Superman Escape from Krypton at Six Flags Magic Mountain. So if you know that one, it's pretty much the exact same ride. Unfortunately, this one has been closed and is not reopening again, unfortunately. So the only way to get on one of those rides, I think it's the last one left in the world, is at Six Flags Magic Mountain. In number 3, we've got Superman Escape at Warner Brothers Movie World. That's a great coaster, great Intamin coaster. Great launch, 0 to 102 seconds. So, yeah, I can see it's in the 3rd spot. 4th is Buzzsaw at Dreamworld. This obviously isn't there anymore. If you know, it has been moved to Gombaya World and is now Project Zero. So it's just showing the age of this list. 5th spot, Jet Rescue, sleeper ride. That's a great jet ski launch coaster there. It's very short, but it packs a punch and it goes off. So definitely don't sleep on this one. Go on it. It's sick. 6th spot, we've got the Claw. Now, this is a flat ride. It's a, what do you call them? Pendulum frisbee flat rides. So it pretty much just goes up and down like that. It's definitely not a coaster. So AI, what are you doing? Kraken at SeaWorld. Kraken. Is this? No. Sea Viper. No. Not too sure if Kraken is or was a coaster at SeaWorld, but it's on the list. They might be referring to Sea Viper there. Yeah, I'm not too sure. 8th spot, Green Lantern Coaster at Movie World. 9th spot, Wipeout, Luna Park Sydney. Not sure if that's a coaster or not. I've never been to Luna Park Sydney, so wouldn't know. Let me know if you know if that's a coaster or not. And then Wild Mouse at Luna Park in Melbourne. So they don't have Scenic Railway on here. That's interesting. I'm not sure if is there a Wild Mouse at Luna Park Melbourne? Not too sure. But yeah, that's the list. Interesting. Obviously, it's quite old because you have the likes of Still Vengeance. You have the likes of Still Taipan in there. You'd have the likes of Leviathan in there now as well. So it is quite an old list. So AI, you're a bit behind, mate. Come on, catch up to us. But anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like. If you liked it, give it a subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.